just go get a shit ton of energy drinks. Let's just get freaking wasted on energy drinks. Now, in hindsight, I probably could have died.
Didn't even get to cross.
Crossing Paths. That's
a
an
race.
interesting title.
Wonder if we're going to cross some paths on this one.
I actually crossed a path today with one of my old friends.
Okay.
He comes over. He went to high school with me. Right after high school, he moved to California. While he was in California, I visited him like after about a couple of months while he was over there.
Okay.
And first thing that I asked, I mean, as soon as I landed, we got in the car. I'm like, "Hey, man, we're here. How are we gonna score some chicks? And how are we gonna score some booze? I hope you got the hookup." He's like, "Man, I've only been here a couple months. I only know a couple girls. I really don't know anybody else." I'm like, "All right, well, how are we gonna score some booze then? Well, tell me that you have somebody 21 and over." He's like, "Unfortunately not." So we get back to his place. I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna have to think of something. Like, this is boring now." So I come up with this brilliant plan. I'm like, "Man, you know what? Let's just go get a shit ton of energy drinks. Let's just get freaking wasted on energy drinks." Now, in hindsight, I probably could have died. I probably wouldn't be playing with you right now if I drank one more energy drink. But anyways, we get about 20 of those freaking suckers.
20.
And I drink about 16 of them.
Oh.
He wussed out. He only had a couple. There was a couple left over. I start laughing hysterically. I mean, to the point where I'm just losing it. My heart's beating real fast. I'm freaking just cracking up over here. He's saying some kind of story. I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. And finally, around 4 o'clock, I like half pass out. Or I can hear what he's saying, but I'm almost like unconscious at this point. And the only thing I keep thinking to myself is like, "Man, I just hope I don't die." So I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, but I do remember him, saying, "Are you listening?" And the first thing I said, I was like, I rolled over, and I was like, "Yeah, man. Just go ahead and pay the parking with the credit card." He's like, "What the fuck?" And I look at him, I was like, "Dude, I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I just said." And he's like, "Holy shit, man, are you okay?" I was like, I don't know. So he starts talking again, and I'm like, basically turned towards the couch, and I'm just laughing. Like, I don't even know why I'm laughing. So the next thing that comes out of my mouth is apparently even better. I do not remember this, but he tells me this, right? So again, he tells me, he's like, "Are you listening? Are you listening?" I'm like, yeah, man. But the astronaut farmers are attacking. We gotta get down behind the bar.
You said astronaut farmers?
The astronaut farmers are attacking, and we have to get behind the bar. I have no idea how those words came into my mouth. It was the trippiest freaking thing. Now, the next day, I get up, and it's literally like 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, I missed like almost an entire day. I get up and I feel hungover. Like, there's dryness in my mouth, there's just a headache. It's probably from all the sugar and caffeine that was in me,
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing I told him, I was like, "Man, I'm glad I'm not dead." Friggin' flew to California, begged my parents at that point. What the fuck? Yeah, just go ahead and pass me.
You know how long it took me?
What were you trying to do, get me to crash?
I missed the checkpoint.
How could you miss the checkpoint? Come on.
I have no idea.
No wonder you're just quiet over there scheming up a
Winning.
scheming up a storm. How you gonna pass me?
I passed you.
I know you passed
Then
me.
all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, you're going the wrong way.
You remember all those 14 shortcuts that you just took? Yeah, you can't do that.
You know, in retrospect, you might be right.